Hello, everyone. Welcome in. And yes, the sound does work, but there's no music, unfortunately. Streaming some MVP Baseball 2005. Um, just gonna have a short stream. We'll go through the off-season spring training to the start of next season. I think. Ordered some food for delivery, and yeah, I'm gonna want to eat it when it gets here. So let's go ahead to the off season. By the way, I got signed out of Jake BTW. Thank you for the follow. Happened after my stream yesterday. So let's see. We brought in 130 million. We lost 2.3 million. Not terrible, not awful. We were able to expand the stadium a little bit, so can't really complain too much about things. Let's check some retirements. Any big names? Tim Wakefield, Woody Williams, Tom Gordon, whose kid is like 31 now, which is crazy to think. Omar Vizquel, who I probably got about the same numbers in real life. After this, though, he did play for several more years. He actually got like 2,800, I should say, for hits. That Luis Gonzalez is retiring, not the one on our team. I don't think... Oh, Keith Ginter, personal reasons he's retiring. I mean, he hit pretty well considering he was playing only lefties and he could hit lefties well. That's pretty good. Layla, hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Wonder if there's anyone else interesting from our organization. Oh. That Jason Weaver, okay, 25-year-old starting pitcher who was making decent money, so whatever, he got him. And then one of our relievers from AAA. Yeah, ability. I always laugh when it's the ability reason. I mean, it makes sense. That's a valid argument. I can't really say anything wrong about that. But yeah, so you see a bunch of random... Scott Hatterberg. He was in the majors and actually hit 301. Wow. 37 years old. Good for him. Good for him. So let's keep it moving. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. A quick one, Layla. I appreciate it. So we are drafting 19th. Alrighty. Let's see what we can get. I'm not going to draft a reliever if we can help it. We just want to find someone who's going to be good. Potential to become a very solid outfitter in the future. Great. I think we should probably draft some starting pitchers if we can. If there are good ones. Just because we don't have a ton in the minors. Well, there aren't any good starters, so never mind. Looks like you should become a very strong outfielder. Great. That's all I care about. Average catcher? No, thank you. Steady, reliable catcher. Perfect. We have a lot of catchers in our system, but that's okay. Maybe we'll trade some of them. Let's go to, okay, first baseman. Great. Let's go to second base here. Potential to turn into a very steady, dependable guy. Great. That's what I want to see. Let's check third baseman, rather. Has the talent to become a very solid player. Awesome. Maybe there's a shortstop. We're already into like round 7. It's pretty good if we're getting like, legitimate potential stars in these late rounds. I don't want to see decent. I want to see... Oh, has potential to become very solid. Great. Man, I wish I could play the music. The music's so good in this game, but I can't. Otherwise, I get copyright issues on both the archives and on YouTube. So then suddenly the archives are muted on Twitch, and then they're muted on Twitch, and then they are I get demonetized on YouTube essentially. Another catcher, great. 10 rounds, we did all right. I don't know how good these guys are at the start of the draft. He's a relief pitcher. Yeah, that's really... I'm the worst team in the league. Hello again, Layla. If I'm the worst team in the league, I'm not drafting a relief pitcher first overall. That's not going to turn you into a good team. I'm sorry to say. None of these guys can hit that well, despite some of them being hitters. I mean, they're definitely minor league guys to start out for sure. Alrighty, contract signing. Let's go to our rookies and re-sign them. Actually, before we do that, though, we should look at our players to re-sign. Okay, Buck Leonard wants a pay cut, but he also wants 4 years. I don't know that I can give him 4 years at 8.7 million at the age of 32. I can give him a year at 8.7. No. 2 years? Okay, 2 years I can live with for him. Because he's going to decline probably, and that's not great. Joe Nathan wants an extra million. He's 32. That's the trouble. The fact that he's 32 makes me want to give him, like, a year of this, not that long. Okay, I'll do 2 years. Because, you know, if he does decline, we can always trade him. Okay, he wants a situational, but he wants 400 grand more. He's been, like, look, he's too good situationally, and he's getting better that I feel like this would be a steal. I'll see if I can get 4 years out of him. Okay, fine. 3 years. He'll be a steal for 3 years, and then he'll suddenly be amazing. Averett wasn't exactly good last year, but he wants 2 years and 1.9 million. That's not that big of an increase, and he is a starter, and he's young. I'll give him 3 years there. Great. Olivo wants 100 grand more, and ooh, I can't give him anything more than situational. Actually, I should give him backup since he's only really playing against lefties. Oof. Well, I think we're going to have to part with Miguel Olivo after a few seasons where he's been good, but I just can't justify it, unfortunately. Guthrie, top 100 prospect. Okay, he wants an extra 100 grand, but is he wanting a major league deal? No, he's not getting a major league deal. There's not a chance. I'm giving him that. I'll give him an indispensable AAA, and I'll give him 700 grand. Okay, great. There, solved it. Who are these relievers who just want major league deals? Guy had a 4.77 ERA in AAA last year, released. This guy, 4.30 ERA in AAA last year, 27, released. And DeRosa, you're not getting a major league deal because you're not very good, released. Bye-bye. Great, let's sign the rest of our rookies. That's fine. They can all go wherever they want to go. Double A, single A, I don't really care. As long as they're not ending up in, like, the majors. It's weird the one guy ended up in AAA. Must be because he was a pitcher or something. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, they're all there. Awesome. So we signed everyone. We still have 6 open spots on our 100-man. We have our entire rotation coming back, along with some other guys. So we'll see what happens here. Let's finish this and go to free agency. Let's look at the list of free agents. Okay, no. He's 30, so probably not. He's 32. I mean, some of these guys are going to be cheap for what they are. The question is, do we really need them on our team? Like Kevin Mench. Okay, he can really hit lefties, but he can't really play anywhere, and who knows how good he's going to be. I'll give him a backup deal. I'll give him 1.2 over 3 years for a backup deal, because if he's that good against lefties, and, you know, the first guy to come in when someone gets hurt against righties, not terrible. Let's look at relievers. We should probably sign a couple of relievers, maybe. Yeah, probably wouldn't hurt to sign a reliever or two if they're cheap. Because Joe Nathan's our closer for sure. I mean, we don't exactly have the best, the best guys. This guy, okay, he was pretty decent. He's young-ish. Harper's 31. He's 24. I'll lowball him, and if he signs, great. If he doesn't, who cares? Looking to see if there's anyone else. Kyle Farnsworth at this point is 31. God, that dude had a longer career than I think people realize. Crazy. Hasn't pitched in the majors at all, yet he wants a major league deal. No, I'm not giving that to him. Okay, we should probably see about a catcher. You know what? I will offer Miguel Olivo that backup contract that he wouldn't accept before. Maybe he will this time if he's making the same money. Because something tells me we do need a catcher who can hit lefties, and Miguel Olivo can definitely hit lefties. Unfortunately, none of these other catchers are that good against lefties. Rod Barajas, no thank you. Yeah, Greg Zahn is 36. I'm not doing that. Okay, Humberto Quintero's not terrible. Panic Penguin, do I take team chemistry into account? Hello, to you as well. So, I do and I don't with team chemistry. I don't want to sign someone to an indispensable contract who's going to be a bench player. That's obvious. But also, I'll take him for the minors for sure. It just depends. Like, in terms of team chemistry, it's something I think about, like, in the sense of, I'm not going to sign another first baseman when I already have Albert Pujols and Buck Leonard. Obviously, unless that first baseman can also play somewhere else that's pretty good. Like, I'm not going to sign Craig Wilson because I already know that I'm going to have guys in right field. That's kind of where I think about it with the team chemistry aspects. Now, granted, if someone is a really good hitter, I'll find a spot for them and I'll trade away guys to make it all work. D'Angelo Jimenez would be a good option as a backup. He wants a situational. I don't really want to give him a situational deal. Okay, Omar Infante's pretty good. It's hard to... Yes, competitive minor league team with good team chemistry, that is very difficult. I don't really worry about team chemistry at the minor league level because, let's be real, what matters at the end of the day is the major league level. And guys are going to improve or not improve over the course of a season, so I'm not going to lose sleep there. Yeah, these guys aren't exactly any... Mark Bellhorn's pretty good against lefties, but I don't think he's worth it. Not worth it. George Kell. I do not know who George Kell is, but he's some sort of a Hall of Famer guy. No clue. Can he play third and first? He's not that good of a hitter. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Okay, against lefties, Wes Helms is really good. Maybe not a bad idea. Granted, where's he going to play is the question. If he can only play third and first, and we know that Beltre is going to play third, Gonzalez is going to play somewhere else, at least against righties, and Inge is probably going to play against lefties. That's kind of where I look at it in terms of how do we get the platoon to work if we platoon. Carlos Guillen, great against righties. I don't really want him because he's 32 anyway, but still. That's kind of the stuff I have to think about in terms of team chemistry. Because if you sign a guy to a backup deal and he only plays against lefties, he's going to be happy because he's at the major league level and actually playing a little bit. If you sign him to a situational deal, it's much tougher unless he's playing against righties. And at that point, it's they want to be paid for every day. And some guys are going to be unhappy on your teams. That's just a fact in this game. If you want to have really good players, like just some of them aren't going to be good. That's just how it is. Lou Ford can DH, but not for me. That's the trouble. It's like I don't really need this guy because Worth is better against lefties and Holiday's better against righties, so don't have to worry there. Oh, Cram's not bad, right? Oh yeah, he's that guy who just is like the glass cannon type. Like he cannot hit that well, but he can hit for power when he does get the ball. If he wants a minor league deal, I'll give it to him. Because I can always use guys in the minors somewhere. So let's see, we have 21. Okay, we definitely need some pitchers in AAA. So I definitely need to sign a few pitchers for AAA. Because we have 11 in the majors. Maybe one of them gets sent down, so I'll need pitchers there. But let's see, is this guy any good as a hitter? Not really. That's the thing. Like, I don't see any 80s. So they're not really guys who I'm like, oh, that guy's definitely a good enough hitter to play at least part-time. So let's see who we can get as a starter in the minors, because we have 0 on our AAA roster, 7 in AA, and 5 in single A. So let's figure out some guys. Obviously, these guys are all very expensive. Chris Capuano might be good. Oh, he wants a major league deal. I'm not giving that to him. I mean, I'd like to sign guys who are like maybe $1 million guys. Like, oh yeah, like Crystal, but no. Just like him, but I want someone who wants a AAA deal. There we go. It does get easier as the years go on, yes, with the generated players, because they all tend to improve and decline at the exact same kind of, like, they go take the same curve, a lot of them do. So usually you know by the time a guy's 24 if he's going to pan out or not, or if you need to get rid of him. That's the way I look at it, at least. Let's see, this Dreifert guy, he's 26. No thank you. If you have no major league experience, why are you asking for a major league deal? No, I'm not giving you a major league deal, Brad. Friggin' Chad Durbin. Logan Kensing, spot starter, no. Duke sure wants a AAA deal. Yeah, I'll give him, actually, I'll give him 3 years, because it's only $1 million, and then I at least have someone pitching in AAA. So let's do maybe 1 or 2 more guys for AAA. Obviously, you want prospects there, but at the same time, I'm just trying to fill the spots. Perfect. 3 years of him. This guy, 3 years of him. Awesome. Because maybe they become good major leaguers. You know, and then if they become good major leaguers, they're in your major league rotation on a AAA contract. Let's see, Acevedo. Nope, we don't want to do spot starter things. That should be fine. So I think we have. Let's count how many guys we have. Offers to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 94 guys in our 100-man organization. So we need to get rid of 5 players to do that. So let's see what we can do about trading some guys. Maybe someone who's making a little more money than I'd like. Maybe Averett. He's only 21 though. That's the thing. Like, I would prefer to trade away someone who is making a lot of money in a place where they shouldn't be making it. That's where I'm trying to think about it. So if I see someone making $1 million in AAA who's not very good, let's get rid of him. Oh, he has a major league relief deal. Actually, he was pretty good in AAA last year, but I'll get rid of him if he has a major league relief deal. You're making $900 grand, so no thanks. I mean, we're signing some pitchers, so I'm not too worried there. Let's see, anybody in AA rather, who we should get rid of? This guy? Yeah, let's get rid of him. And then I just try and find someone who might be a good fit as a platoon guy, and who has a decent contract or at least something that's worthwhile to us. Like if Varitek can hit lefties really well, which he can, and he's not too expensive, which he is, so never mind, I would have traded for him. Yes, payroll I can definitely see a lot easier some of the for the contracts, but in terms of just trying to find guys to trade, I think this way's quicker because you're already on the same menu. Oh, he can catch as a backup. Okay. Now I'm a little intrigued. He's only 19. And now we have him in AA. Great. So now we're down to 92 on our 100-man team. So in our organization rather. So this guy has a AAA starter contract. Should continue his improved play. Sorry, you're gonna go. And I mean, whatever. If I get a AA guy who ends up doing nothing, it's fine. At least I'm not spending the money on these players. You know, it saves me money, which is what you want to do. Who's at the major league level that I could get rid of? I could probably get rid of a starter if I really wanted to. I don't really want to get rid of a reliever. Michael Young was really disappointing last season, but he only made $1 million. Like, that's cheap. That's the thing. I don't think we have that many guys who are that expensive. I mean, if I want to make a big trade, I will. Okay, he was fine last year in relief, so let's look in AAA. This guy has an MLB situational contract. I really thought he'd be better. Maybe I get rid of him and trade him and I can get someone of actual value? It's possible. Let's see, 3 years, I just signed him and he's not happy already. Who cares? I will say that's one thing. The opposing teams, the computer teams, can always sign guys to contracts that they don't like. No one is ever mad at the contracts they sign with you, though, which is very interesting, which tells you want to sign them instead of trading for them at times. Sometimes you can actually get ahead with the trading for them, though, because if you're trading for someone who's making a lot less than they should be, they're unhappy with their contract, but you don't have to pay them the huge amount. Okay, he has an MLB relief contract. Great. So these 3 guys we'll get rid of. Let's just pick a team. Yogi Berra can definitely hit all the time as a catcher, but he's probably making, not an amount I want to spend. Let's see, what's Fuentes like? He can hit righties pretty well. He's younger, but I'm not going to trade for him. I have enough catching prospects that it doesn't make sense to do that. Okay, Preston Wilson isn't terrible as an option. $3 million? No, I'm not. No, not a chance. Okay, this guy can really hit against righties, but I don't need a guy who can hit righties. I need a guy who can hit lefties. This guy can sort of hit lefties. Is he fast? Yes, but not that fast. He's not Ace Connolly fast, who ends up as like a 99 speed. Not trading for David Risky. Okay, Womack, not that good. I mean, that's where it's like you just kind of got to guess and check and play around with stuff. You never know what team may have the guy that you really want. Oh, perfect. Scott Hairston can definitely hit lefties. 500 grand? Okay, then fine. Fine, you don't want him? I'll get rid of Almanza in the trade. No, they still won't accept it. Alrighty. That's a little surprising, but okay, Chicago White Sox. I don't know why you wouldn't accept that. 3 prospects including a legitimately good one. Oh, look, it's Vance Wilson who was on our team for a hot second. Guess he made it back to the majors. I mean, maybe a good reliever wouldn't hurt. maybe? If they're young? Like Eddie Guardado's 37, not a chance. Is there a good young reliever? Cobb, he's, nope, 32, so pass. Yadier Molina can at least hit now, but I don't think he's probably getting a ton of money. Yeah, he's 2 years at 600 grand. That's not terrible. I am in the 2007 to 2008 offseason, so we just completed season number 3. Oh, they don't want to give up Yachty. Okay. Can't blame you. Ken Griffey Jr. Can't hit that well. Sorry. I don't think there's anyone else who's that good of a value on this team. Let's see. Oh, Cordero's 32. I really would like a young, good reliever, you know? Like if he's like somebody who's like 27 or younger. Folks probably, yeah, 35. No. Okay, K-Rod. That would be a good one if he's cheap. Ooh, that's a lot of money. But I guess they don't want to trade him anyway. He'd be a good option, though, for sure. Kirk Saarloos? No. I think he's in a prison somewhere in some country. Let's see. Hoyt Wilhelm is 32. He's just, 99 knuckleball. Yeah, I'd trade for him. They don't want to trade him. Okay. Maybe I should give up something else, you know? Maybe I should try and actually legitimately get Wilhelm. You know, let's get rid of Utley from this trade and see who at the Major League level we could get rid of. Maybe there's a relief pitcher that we could get rid of. Or a starter? No, I don't want to get rid of our young starters. They're both pretty young pitchers. Don't want to give them up. This is where you got to think a little bit. I mean, Harden's 25, Burley's 28. That's the thing. Our guys are young. I mean, maybe I just trade Buck Leonard away, too. And then I don't trade Almanza. And then I add in that guy from Single A, Utley. Great! We got ourselves a really good reliever, an elite one, who's making a lot of money, but if he's our closer and he's good, or actually, maybe I put him as our minor league thing. So this was a fantasy draft and also a fantasy draft with the unlocked players. So Cy Young is in the game, which is pretty cool. So yes, it's very confusing. You have to remember who the players are, not necessarily... Yeah. No, maybe we can get him. Let's see, Almanza. You know, I don't know if this guy's actually going to be that good, and he can't play anywhere other than shortstop. You know, if I can get rid of a few prospects and somehow get Cy Young, I'll do it. Actually, 2 prospects, and I will get rid of Joe Nathan if I can get Cy Young. Okay, I can't get Cy Young for that. Mauer's really good, but not that good against lefties. He's still pretty good, but no. I mean, I'm not trading Joe Nathan for just anyone. I'll trade away those 2 guys, though, if I can get... I also want to trade away someone from lower minors who's not that good. This guy, great. He's 28 and making $500,000. I don't care. So, Babe Ruth? Oh my god, we just got Babe Ruth! What? They traded us Babe Ruth. For nothing. For 2 prospects. What? I thought for sure they were going to reject that trade. You know, I think I'll live with Babe Ruth in my lineup. Let's be real here. I'll live with Babe Ruth in my lineup. Okay, we're down to 88, so we're good on the, Let me just go to Single A here and call up Hoyt Wilhelm before I forget. Really quickly. Oy vey. God, we're going to have an expensive team, but we're going to be good. So we have 11 offers out to players. I don't think they're all going to accept, but I want to always make sure that we're not at our maximum. One guy accepted. Who is that? Eric Bedard. So he's going to be in the minors. I don't know what our teams look like in the minors. If we need other guys, we'll trade some dudes away in the spring training times, but I'm not too concerned. Okay, Miguel Olivo rejected, but Humberto Quintero, welcome to the team. He could be our lefties catcher. Alrighty, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more guys, and I think 2 or 3 may accept. Not all 4. Okay, we're up to 95. Rejected Lidge. Okay, Mensch isn't going to come here. And then Williams may. But at least we got a few starters for AAA, so that's good. We have enough. We have about an average of 9-ish pitchers. Oh, nothing changed. Per team. Which I can live with. 9-ish pitchers per team. I should probably get a few more pitchers. Let me see. Let's go to like some crappy guys who I can get. So we have 13 in the majors. We're not going to keep 13 in the majors. In terms of starters and relievers, I think we probably need really bad relievers and a couple of really bad starters. So we definitely need a starter in single A and a starter in triple A. I mean, I could move a guy from double A to each direction, and then they're fine. But I should at least sign one more reliever, or one more starter rather, to the minors. Very good young pitcher, wants a triple A deal, done. Great. So let's look at relievers. We have 2 in Akron, 5 in Kinston, and 3 in triple A, but probably 4. Probably 2. Don't have a ton of space. Let's offer 2 relievers, and if we get them both, great. If not, then not. They don't have to be that good. I just don't want them to be asking for major league deals. All these guys want major league deals. You're not that good. Okay, perfect. Double A relief. That's fine. Scott Strickland. Nope. Scott Proctor. No. Nope. And Matt Belisle's young in this game. Youngish. Great. That's 2 more relievers then. We could probably throw a couple of these guys into double A. So whatever. We'll see where we're at. All right, we got those 3 guys. Awesome. Mensch ended up signing for 3 years at $3 million. We had offered him 3 years at 1.2, so whatever, it's fine. Lidge and Olivo never signed anywhere. They'll sign, though, in the interim here. They'll sign here in about 2 seconds. Like I said, this is just going to be a short stream. I'm only doing the off-season and spring training. Essentially, we'll set everything up for opening day, and that'll be it for this stream. So it'll probably be about an hour or less. Okay, so let's see. I am going to see if we can get a better amateur scout. We cannot get a better amateur scout. Alrighty, I'll sign him for 3 years. Let's see. No, he's better than him. Trainer, our trainer's better. Definitely better Major League Manager. I don't know who that is, but he's unbelievably good. I actually think, yeah, Guillen's better, so I'll have to re-sign him. Oh, no, I don't want to make him a free agent. I'll re-sign him for whatever he wants. Great. And then we have one other guy who I want to check. Our minors pitching coach. Maybe. Nope. Still the best option. Sure, I'll do 6 years. I don't think any of these free agent staff guys are better than who we have at anything, so that's fine. Well, my dinner's here, so I did say it was going to be a short stream, so I'm going to wrap things up as soon as we get through spring training. Order pizza delivery. Whatever, I don't really care about spring training, but let's look at our lineup really quickly. Babe Ruth, Michael Young, oh my god. We're going to have a literal murderer's row, 3, 4, 5. Especially if Willie Moe takes a step and Matt Holliday takes a step. We're going to be scary good. Truly. And our pitching rotation, I mean, it's going to be an expensive team, but if we make the playoffs and we do well and we sell out, we're going to make our money back. And if we don't, well, we'll sell some stuff. Let me just make sure that our numbers are correct here. Concessions I'm not going to worry about here because they usually tend to plateau no matter what. It's based on just how many people there are. However, a lot of these things do want to be lowered by like 1 or 2 each, just to be safe. $10 there, 12, 4, 6, 24, 18 there. Great. Hopefully we'll sell stuff there so we don't have to worry. We don't have any money, so let's just sim through spring training here. Get through the month of March. And then we will wrap things up for this stream. I said it would be a short one, but, you know, the off-season, we got Wilhelm and Babe Ruth. You really can't complain. Okay, I don't care. See, this is what we want to see. We want to see good spring training numbers, but granted, last year we had good spring training numbers and we missed the playoffs, so what do I know? I will say, if we do start sucking early, or some of these guys who are expensive suck, we'll have to adjust. Actually, I'm going to go and see, we're going to do player changes in terms of progression and decline. We'll look at that after spring training, and Then we'll figure out our roster and figure out all that stuff next time, because I'm getting hungry, to tell you the truth. So I will be wrapping it up soon, but just gotta see. Can we go 20? Nope. I was about to say, could we go 20-2? Nope. We went 19-3 though, which is pretty good. Let's look at our lineup and our pitching staff. Alrighty, pretty good numbers from these guys. Nathan did well. Hoyt Wilhelm did not allow a run, no surprise. And then batting order. Well, if we're gonna have Babe Ruth and Albert Pujols and Adrian Beltre and what could have been with Willie Mo Pena in our lineup, we're gonna do very, very well. Let's go to this regular season here. Let's see who got better and who got worse. So let's sort by our best overall guys. Albert Pujols is a 100 everything hitter. Pretty good. Beltre got worse as a hitter. Not great, but he can still play every day. He's still really good. Hoyt Wilhelm, worse stamina, but that's fine. I'm not going to pitch him that much because he's our closer. Burley got... it's a mix of better and worse. Babe Ruth got worse, but also only slower. He's a better hitter than he was. Zach Greinke got better, which is good. Rich Harden got worse, which is a little concerning, although it's just a lower stamina, and his stamina was pretty good to begin with. Our top 3 starters are all on one-year deals, so we'll have to figure them out. Matt Holliday's still not good enough to play against lefties, but he's improving. Really good against righties. Will Udisline got better. Michael Young got better, but slower, which is fine as long as he actually hits this season. Beimel got better, which is good. Coco Crisp got worse, but he'll probably just play against lefties, which is fine considering his contract. So that's fine. Willie Mo might be good enough to play every day. We'll see, but he's definitely good enough against lefties. Joe Nathan got a lot worse. But that's okay since he's not our best reliever. Maybe we'll trade him. We'll see. Okay, Myers got better. Gonzalez got better. Everett got better. Michael Barrett got worse against lefties, but who cares? He got better overall. And I guess it depends on how you look at things with lefties. He's not going to play against lefties, so it doesn't really matter. Unless Quintero decided to really have a bad offseason. Griffey may end up on the roster in the majors. He's not bad. Blankard got better, sort of. Infante plateaued pretty much, which is fine. He probably only play against righties. He's still a decent hitter, and he can just play anywhere on the diamond. Let's see, anyone else that's interesting? Jason Worth got better against lefties, which is what we want to see. Don't really care about those guys that we signed just so we have starters there. Ooh, Inge got worse, but he's still probably good enough to play against lefties only. So that's something. How do you get worse against... Some of these guys do not get better, which is not good. Not good at all. Let's see here. Ross Glode may not be on the Major League roster, since he really cannot hit as well as he used to. Not good. Let's see who had the biggest drop-off. It should show us that. Here we go. The big drop-off guys. Wilhelm, Ruth, Harden, Crisp, Nathan, Infante. There's nothing too crazy there. I do want to sort by position just to see about our catchers, just to make sure that we will have a decent platoon as catchers. Okay. I don't know how they order these. It doesn't make sense to me how they order positions. Shortstop, then starting pitcher and relief pitcher. Right fielder? What? There's catcher. Quintero got worse, but not significantly so he'll probably still be our catcher against lefties. Because I don't think any of our other catchers are that good against lefties. Jackson might... Let's see, is he better than Michael Barrett? He is not. But yeah, I don't see anyone who's going to play catcher against lefties who's better than Quintero. We're still waiting on these catchers to figure it out. Which stinks, but also they take time. Catchers are notorious for being the slowest to advance. So let's just do CPU roster optimization and then save the owner mode. And like I said, this would be a very short stream, but it was a productive one. We traded for Babe Ruth, shockingly. We traded for arguably the best reliever in the game, Hoyt Wilhelm, and most everyone else is back. Our payroll is going to be high, but if we make the playoffs, it doesn't really matter. And if we get guys in the stands, fans in the stands, it really doesn't matter. This year is our first time with the Knuckleball cheese. Yes, knuckleball cheese. Because he has a 99 knuckleball, and it's so cheap in this game if you actually play with it. The knuckleball is so good, it's ridiculously overpowered. Because you can slow it down to like 50 miles an hour or throw it like 75. It's a massive difference, and you don't know where, like, the way that it's going. It just takes a ridiculous path. And you can aim it, because it's a knuckleball, but you can aim it where it's going to go because that's how the game works with pitches. So it's yeah. Yes, the only orange hitter's eye. That is very, very true. And you'll watch that pitch come in, especially if it's slow, and you will still see that it is just going to wreck you, unfortunately. Well, Panic Penguin, thank you for showing up in the chat. I appreciate it. I don't know the next time I'll stream MVP. I will probably stream again tomorrow. Gotta watch the Browns game tonight, so that's what I'll be doing this evening. I'll stream at some point tomorrow. Follow me on Twitch, and you can get a notification when I go live. Follow me on Twitter. I tweet out when I go live. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!